Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bindu, and I am from Electronics Communication Engineering in Srinivasa Ramanujan Institute of Technology, and my roll number is 2340180423. Today, my topic is examples of statistically independent process. In subject name is signal systems and stochastic process. Subject code is 23ECE301. Once again, I am repeating the topic name. Examples of statistically independent processes. First of all, we discuss about the introduction to statistically independent processes. Statistically independent processes are crucial in probability theory and statistics. Two processes are independent if the occurrence of one does not affect the occurrence of the other. Understanding these processes is vital for accurate modeling and data analysis. Statistical independence. Two events are statistically independent if and only if events A and B are independent when the probability of one event is not affected by the other event. Coin tossing. Tossing a pair coin is a classic example of a statistically independent process. The outcomes of one toss, head or tails, does not influence the outcomes of subsequent tosses. Each task is governed by the same probability distribution, maintaining independence. Tossing a coin, head or tails, branch probability outcomes 0.5 or 1 by 2. And another example is rolling dice. Rolling a dice represent another clear example of statistical independence. The result of one die roll does not affect the result of another roll, regardless of the number of dice. Each roll has 1 by 6 chance of landing on any number independent of previous rolls. What are the chances of rolling a 3 with the green dice and a fifth with the blue dice? The probability of rolling a fifth with the blue dice is 1 by 6. This is because there are 6 possible outcomes when rolling the blue dice. One of the 6 outcomes is a 5. Therefore, 1 by 6 is the probability. 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 is equals to 1 by 36. And next, another examples of statistical independent process. Weather events, the occurrence of an rain in one region is independent of occurrence of rain in another region. Factors influencing rain in one area do not affect the likelihood of rain in a distant area. This independence is often useful in modeling whether patterns occurs different geographical locations. This is the picture of weather events. First, moisturizing age, precipitation, considering water vapor through the rain shadow region, dry diseasing air. And another examples of statistically independent process. Stock market prices. These price movements of two unrelated stocks can be statistically independent. For example, the price of company A's stocks may not influence the price of company B stocks. This independence allows for desired investment strategies in finance. Text generation. In natural language processing, the occurrence of one word can be independent of another. For instance, the appearance of the word cat does not affect the likelihood of the word apple appearing. This independence can be modeled using techniques like n-grams or Markov chains, information retrieval, sentiment analysis, information extraction, transaction, question answering, natural language processing (NLP). This is also called as NLP. Genetic traits. The inheritance of one genetic trait can be independent of another based on Mendelian genetics. For example, the color of a flower may be inherited independently of its height. This independence is essential for understanding genetic variations in populations. Random sampling. Drawing samples from different populations can be statistically independent processes. This process of individual from one population does not impact of the selection from another. This independence is visual for ensuring unbiased results in surveys and experiments. Sample random sampling. Population sample 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the population and 3, 5, 11 is sample. Game outcomes. The game outcomes of difference or matches can be independent events in sports statistics. For instance, the result of a football match will not influence the result of a basketball game. This independence allows statisticians to analyze clues separately and discern insights. Probability of independent events. If A and B are independent events, then a probability occurs that both A and occurs is B is equals to P of A into P of B. If I throw a die thrown another. Conclusion. Statistically independent processes plays a fundamental role in various fields. Recognizing and understanding independence can enhance analytic accuracy and decision making. These examples highlights the desired applications can important of statistical independence. 4.5 Statistically independence. X and Y are independent. P, P of X less than or equals to X, Y less than or equals to Y equals to P of X, capital X less than or equals to X into P of Y small less than or equals to small y x comma y f of x f comma x comma y of x comma y is equals to fx of x fy of y. F capital X y of small y is equals to f of x y of y. X and y are independent. Fx F by y less than or equals to y equals to p of x less than or equals to x capital Y less than or equals to y by p capital Y less than or equals to y equals to p of x comma y by f of f capital Y by y is equals to f of x by f y by f phi of y is equals to fx of x phi f y by x of y capital Y by capital X is equals to f of capital X y small x comma y by f of x comma f of x is equals to fx of x fy of fy xx of fx of x is equals to fy of y. Thank you.